It's you. I didn't know you watched VODs. No, I think it's kind of sexy, you know? Someone who knows what they want and just goes for it. So why don't you head on down to the description? Get yourself into the action with timestamps. I'll see you soon. My god, I can't believe how bad my voice cracked while doing that stupid little intro bit. Man, I thought that was going to be so funny, and maybe it's even funnier that my voice broke, but whatever. The lived experience of streaming is so unbelievably different from what you get when you're watching it playback. I checked out that Callisto Protocol stream I did the other day. I thought, man, I spent that whole stream yapping, just an annoying amount of talking. But then when I actually watched it, it was mostly a lot of dead space. And Callisto Protocol was a lot like Dead Space. Probably too much like for me to ever bother going back to it again, but we have other wells to plumb here. There are things to try. And what better way to start than popping into a little bit of Terraformers right here. No idea what I'm getting into with these next two games in the list. I've never looked into their gameplay at all. I guess I know that Hobbs Barrow is a point and click. And this is some sort of... Huh. Okay. Any full screen application. This is a full screen application. Oh, I had to click on it. We're here. So this is Terraformers. The red planet awaits. I suppose we're heading off to Mars to... We're gonna beat Elon to it. He's been trying so hard for so long to start a mission. Who knew I could just pop onto Steam and get everything I needed to get started? Welcome to the Mars Colonization Project. A small step for the first colonists, but a giant leap for mankind. The shuttle has landed, and your people are ready to sit on the red planet. Everyone on the ship is aware of the historic importance of this mission and the great responsibility resting upon their shoulders. Their lives will be spent beneath the domes of artificial habitats, but they are not here for themselves. They are here for the future of the human race. It will be a long time before a human can breathe Martian air, but everyone is willing to work tirelessly to make that day arrive. Earth has sent resources to start settlement and proposes some leaders to represent you on Mars. Good luck! Alright, so we're going to start with 50 power, 29 food, 10 water, and 5 titanium. So we got Marotus City, Mariotis, It's the apotheosis of the Martian. Mars is the new frontier. The red planet offers many opportunities to those seeking a new life. Your goal is to create a self-sustaining colony that provides pleasant conditions for a human population, and may one day even become independent. When this bar is full, victory is achieved. While developing your colony, pay attention to the support of your people. If it reaches 0, the Mars colonization project will be deemed a failure. Keep your people's support by constructing buildings that provide support, growing your population, and terraforming the planet. Every few years, the expectations of the colonists will rise. You will need to keep them satisfied for this mission to be a success. Let's start by choosing a leader. Okay, so we got a leader whose expertise is politics. She started as a young activist for women's rights in Afghanistan and won a Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts. When the Mars colonization project was announced, she decided to leave Earth behind, hoping to mold the emerging Martian society according to her vision. While her influence guaranteed equality of opportunity for all Martian settlers, her zealous crusade for justice afforded her a reputation of cynicism in the name of greater good. Or I could get Thomas Foster, an expertise of exploration. Thomas made the headlines for his daring expeditions to Earth's most remote locations, and joined the Mars colonization project to unveil the red planet's terra incognita. He climbed Mount Everest in his early 20s, explored the harsh landscapes of Antarctica and the Sahara Desert, and mapped out previously undiscovered underwater caves. The mountainous landscape and harsh conditions of Mars offer the perfect challenge for this seasoned explorer. So they both got different skills and specs down below, so let's see. She can explore a location. She can gain a bunch of different resources from lobbying. She can construct inter-class dialogue centers for free. Okay, so this lets people of different social strata all meet up and exchange their viewpoints. And then these are just 2 support per turn when you found a new city. Remains active for the entirety of the game, even after the leader is retired. So if I pick her and I just pump out a bunch of new cities. Okay. And you can increase production by 1 for every 3 new when you start production. Supply stations are for free. Mine, okay. So I picked this guy if I want to industrial out, and I picked this girl if I want to play wide with cities. Let's see. It's nice to meet you. I'm Pecky Ayad. Let's get to work. Increasing the population would let us expand our city and get some initial support. Population requires food. Earth has kindly provided us with the essential projects to produce food and grow our population. Let's visit our city, where we can construct the greenhouse farm. This is our first Martian city. Here we can construct buildings. The maximum amount of buildings that this city can have is shown above the city name and is dictated by its amount of population and robots. To construct a new building, select a project and drag it to the place you want it. Let's build a greenhouse farm for now. Are there any like adjacency bonuses that I gotta worry about? Doesn't seem to. Okay. So let's build ourselves a greenhouse since we need food to get our population up. It takes food to build this, so we can only afford to build this. So we'll put this... This is like our main headquarters. We'll put the food here, and then we'll put housing here, so people in the houses can go to get food, and they can also go to their work. And then we'll still have room for another. As you might have noticed, constructing a project costs resources. We should explore the nearby locations to prospect for more resources. Ideally, we should find a resource deposit and set up a mine. Exploring is one of my skills. Let's explore a location with a large hint of a resource. Okay, so I go back to the map somehow. What takes me back to the escape? Okay, so this has 3 different resources. This is 2 different resources. This is 1. Let's go explore down here. Okay. That does have noticeable signs. Small hints. Got it. Large hint, small hint, large hint. We're out of water. We just used the last of our water, so I guess We'll go get more. Water is sort of an essential building block of life. The resource survey has revealed a deposit of water. We can collect the samples recovered while prospecting. Great. Now can I, like, build a... Okay, there's a permanent aquifer here now. Great, we found a deposit. We need to expand our city to the location with the deposit before we can build a mine on it. Each population or robots allows you to expand your city to one more location. We don't have enough food at the moment to build the habitation module project to increase our population. But as our greenhouse farm produces 1 food per turn, we'll have enough food next turn. Let's end the turn by pressing the circular button at the bottom right of the screen, rather. Down here behind my microphone. I made sure that the stream set up so that it doesn't block my viewer UI, but I have it set up that it blocks my UI as a matter of priorities. Each year, 3 projects will be proposed from which you can research one. Researching a project allows you to construct it later once you've got the required resources. So this increases my food production at the cost of nitrates. I can already turn water into food, though. This produces power at the cost of tritium. Okay. And this gives me science per turn at the cost of nitrates and silica. So this is probably like a better long-term play. And this is probably like a good like short-term. I'm gonna do this and learn some sciencey stuff. I don't have any of this resource, so I might have some regrets on that. But, oh well. We're gonna pop down this bad boy over here. Now we got some people living all up in here. +1 population, and they get +1 support per turn. Okay. So now we can extend our city to 1 new location. Can we explore first, though? I would like to explore this place with these 3 small hints. And then... because that way we can get more... This is just water, and this is just rock, but this can be everything. This is science, I'm assuming? Yeah. Great. Okay. So the small hints don't actually lead to mines. They're just a thing you get once, and then understood. Okay, so now we click here, and then mine for 1 water. Alright, for 4 power and 4 titanium, we start getting 1 water per turn. Or we can spend 4 power to do a... Oh. So this is a terraforming ability rather than a mining ability. So as this produces like a steady drip of water for use in my constructions, this creates oceans to change the planet. Which we're not doing yet. So we'll build a mine. We'll turn this into like our like mainland empire. And then we'll flood one of these bad boys. Okay. Is that my whole turn? Is there anything else that I need to... Can I explore? I already used it this turn. Okay. Another day, we rotate around. Another greenhouse will let me get 2 food a turn. Let's start generating some power as soon as we can. They don't like this. It provides negative support per turn. I got +2, so I can afford it. Okay. Great. Let's explore this one. And then we'll come over here and we'll mine this bad boy. I need more population first, of course. I need 3 more of the material to build this and start generating power. I need 5 more of 2 different resources to get this. Are there any upgrades I can do? This is a relocation. These are destruction. Okay. All good there. Done all the exploring I can do this turn. Can't build anything there. On to the next turn. Permanent trade route from Earth. Okay, cool. What does that get me, though? Can I trade one of these resources for another? We're gonna need this. But when are we gonna need this? No, because we immediately get rid of our population as soon as we generate it. Let's get... We don't have that resource, though. Okay. For now, I'll get this, because we'll definitely need to build another one someday. And then... With our mining operation, we've gained a little more autonomy, but we're still missing some other resources. They can be acquired via the trade route Earth has set up for us. So we import, export. So we could export one water per round to import one of these per round. And then we'll have power generation up in 3 turns. Okay. That said, instead of water, we'll export power. We'll spend 3 turns to tick down to 40, and then we'll get this, and then... Robot hub will give us 2 robots. We can use those for our mining operations. Okay, cool. Good, okay. I guess we'll put the robots over here because they don't need to be connected to nothing. They're just robots. And then that means we can go back to the map. Oh, we don't have this resource anymore. Dang. Collect some science resources. Get some food. Heck yeah. Oh, that helps a lot. Okay. Research a new project. Oh, okay. That's the turn. Turns are pretty quick in this game. It's not like Civ where you're... Hey, Nicole. Sorry, I was so engrossed in the game, I have no idea how long you've been sitting around in chat over there. I had so much that I needed to learn. Another greenhouse farm. Heck yeah. I will flank the humans in food. They'll never need for anything. Okay, so now in 8 turns. In 8 turns, I'll be able to pop down another population center. We got so many robots now. We can hold... How do I figure out my population cap? This is my population cap. I have 14 people and robots. Yeah, you should probably fix that. I did notice that the first time you chatted, and I probably should have said something, because you have chatted here a lot with that name. And in my first couple of streams, it was on screen too, so it's not going to change when you change it like the side view will. What was I going to do before I got distracted by all that, though? I need more of this. I need 1 more of these, and I can start trading for this instead. Did I explore already this turn? I can use all my electricity doing this. Do this one. Oh, they really liked that. They supported it. We had someone to support my decisions. Explore a location with a satellite. Some projects provide actions that can be performed every few turns. Click on the pulsing satellite buttons to explore a location with your newfound satellites. Okay. I'll send you to a place that's far away but valuable. There's some science stoof here. There's some... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Starting to figure out a little bit of the Martian surface here, you know? We got this nice Tempe district here with only one place left to explore. I wonder if something special is going to happen in the region when we... Ooh, a crater. A city can be founded here. This city location has a comfort of living of 1, meaning the air population over here will produce a base value of 1 support per turn. Okay, I need 30 food and 10 water to make a city. Okay, radical. Next turn. Entertainment center. Adjacent populations. So you want to throw this bad boy between two. I see. My next city is gonna have good use for this, I think. I think I already messed this city up a little bit. Okay, hold on. No, I can fix this. I can fix this. If I put the entertainment district here and I flank it in 3 sides with habitation modules, that'll be the maximum possible bonus for it. We'll remove that for 3 power. We'll ask... It'll take 2 turns and we'll get negative 20 support. Yikes. What about moving this? This will just take 2 turns. I'm gonna hold off on placing this bad boy for now, methinks. Because... Oh shit, I'm way overboard on this stuff. I should have stopped doing this turns ago. So we're gonna stop trading for this, and we're gonna start trading for... Honestly, nothing for now? Nothing for now. We'll just build our power plant. Toss it just right here. Adjacent population provides -1. Oh, so it's only if they're next to it. And it's not adjacent to anybody. So it's not going to hurt my... It is hurting my... Does this count as a population? I see, it does. Okay. We'll toss it over in this little corner here then. And now I'm not getting any negatives from it. So cool. As the colony grows and basic amenities become more common, so do people's expectations. The hardships of the early years are soon forgotten, and a warm bed, nourishing food, and regular entertainment are no longer considered luxuries but requirements for a comfortable life. So needy. Your hard-working colonists expect their work to pay off, so it's only natural expectations rise as time goes on. There's nothing you can do about it. This is simply... Can we replace them all with robots, then? Robots don't ask for this shit. Robots just do the dang job. We're trying to make a new planet here. Waste incinerator. People don't like being beside this one either. +1 power per turn if at least 3 food. So I burn excess food as, like... biofuel? This is the word I'm looking for? Okay. Interesting. This isn't good until I build 1 more of these. So I might as well just get the 1 more of these. And it calls it a day there. Well, now they're expecting so much, though. I have to, like, beef up my support. Okay. Let's see how this goes now. We explore. Still don't have our power generator up for another 2 days. So let's not go too crazy. It won't. Getting this gets us extra support, and we're negative support, so let's do that. 30. Oh, I should have did that, so I could finish this district. But oh well. A new city! We'll never have enough food to actually build it, but it's there. Can't afford to do any of these. No abilities here. That was just a quick turn, huh? I build this yet? No. Let's buy more titanium. I don't want to give up food, though. Okay, okay. I need 4 titanium, right? To mine titanium, I need titanium. So let's trade... for 3 turns. And then we'll be generating this resource, so we won't need to worry about it anymore. University. Oh, wow, a whole different viewer. Look at that. 2 viewers in 1 stream? Wow. I can't believe my luck. This is just support building. For every building that costs waters. It just adds electrolytes. It turns this shit into Gatorade. I love it. Do I get an education, or do I get the PepsiCo bottling plant? I don't have much of this resource. This is kind of a pot dream. We need to get some sports drink up in this city, I think. I'm gonna have these bad boys drinking blue flavored drink. Oh, I had satellite I could have used. Oops. Eco homes. How fancy. Cost 10 science and 20 food. Okay. So it changes the ratio a little bit. Listen, we need electrolytes for our brains, or else we'll never be able to learn. That's my excuse. Okay. My goodness. We should keep finding more in this little peninsula. I guess I'll send a satellite to... Extinct volcano? Restart volcano? Is this like a terraforming thing? Oh, it'll give us atmosphere. Yeah, okay. So I like how it starts off as like a city manager and it turns into like a planet manager. I'm assuming there's going to be like a phase where I just start to go crazy. The average amount of rain in the climate zone is -3. That means the global ocean levels need to be raised 4 times before there's rain in this climate zone. Plants and some bacteria require a certain amount of rain before they can spread. To increase the rainfall of this climate zone, increase the global ocean level. Oxygen level. Okay, so these are just all the things we need to do to make this area into like a real habitable home for these peoples. So I need 3 more turns for this. Nothing I can do here. I need 1 more turn of this, so end turn. This year marks the beginning of a new term, and it is time to choose. I didn't even build any new cities, though! Dang it! I didn't get to use my leader's special ability at all. Okay. No, hey, Ash. Ash, help me pick a new leader. This Pakai Ayade is retiring, so I need to hire either Gustav Merzonian, an expert in artificial intelligence, or I need to hire George Dramato, a construction expert. They can both explore. This guy destroys rocks for free and receives 2 modular apartments. Oh, if you put them next door to each other... Oh, that's interesting. 30 food and 6 titanium, though. Oh, so this guy gets more options for project rules. He gets 5 options instead of 3. So this guy's like the flexible play style where you like big brain play, and this guy is the buildings go burr play style. Buildings go burr, right? Like, I know Gustav is like a fun, filthy little nerd that we can hang out with, but this guy is into 3D printing, okay? Him and we gotta get DJ in here, and him and DJ will have so much to talk about. They can. Why even ask chat? Because I expected you guys to pick the right answer, okay, and you didn't. You. Look, all generates +5. You know what? I do need power. I am pretty power crunched right now. I've been using it for all my trading. Yeah, look at that tattoo. This guy's a secret nerd, okay? This guy's like the guy who like makes his whole personality being a nerd. But this is the guy who's like a nerd you can get a beer with, you know? This guy's the kind of guy you head on down to the brew house with and you get an IPA. He does. This guy's got like that alpha nerd energy. Like he's the nerd that goes to the con and like tries to talk down to all the other nerds and steal their girls. We don't need that energy in our city. I'm making an executive decision. Public baths cost 14 water, provides 5 support per adjacent populations get +2 support per turn. Fuck yeah. Fuck this entertainment district garbage. Oh, it's 3 a turn. Never mind. This is way better. Okay. We gotta start slapping some of these bad boys. Should I not have gotten... I feel like I've been on 24 of these for like 6 turns now. End all trades. We're gonna throw a mine down. Where was that? This is not the mine. Did I already put the mine down? I did already put the mine down. But it's being relocated, question mark? Oh, right, the mine's... listen. We gotta send a population here. We gotta build a mine here. There we go. I'm learning. I'm figuring this stuff out. And then... come down here. What can we actually build? We can build the public baths. We can build the entertainment district. Is there a way we can like get like both of them multi-hitting over here? So that could go crazy. For now, we'll just pop them down here. And then Gustavo's got an ability. I destroyed 2 rocks for free this turn. So we'll clear those out. And this is where we're going to put all our houses from now on. And then if I put the entertainment district here, we can get like a multi-hit on this house. Or maybe I could... Okay, hold on. Big brain here. We're going to take this farm. That'll slow down our growth. Once we hit 30, we're going to move this farm over here. And then we can build an entertainment district here and pop 2 houses while this bath pops 3 houses. And then everyone will support me forever. No one will ever get mad. I'll never have a robot uprising. And we can focus on what really matters on this planet. Yeah, it's my turn. Okay, resource support. To increase their prestige, 3 big corporations are offering a gift of resources to one of your cities. Each corporation's resource package has different contents, but due to logistical considerations, you are only able to access 1. Choose wisely. We're at about the same level of growth for all these things. I think water's our biggest bottleneck right now, because I just spent so much of it on a bath. And now I can buy a food building with that water. And we can get our city really popping off. Boom. Now we're getting 3 of the food a turn. Sundays we party indeed. And then Mondays we party, and then Tuesdays we party, and then Wednesdays we can get some work done. And then Thursday it's right back to partying. I mean, if you make it to Mars, you're like a high desire worker, right? They didn't pick any random Joe Schmoes off the street to go on the terraforming effort. These are the best and the brightest of the human population, and they're gonna party. I didn't explore anything my last, like... Takes energy, though, so it might make sense. And I miss my satellites. Where are we gonna explore this time? What do we need? This could be a good mine, but we have to found a city here to mine it. Large nitrite means this is a permanent mine. This could be a permanent mine. Get the nitrites first. Oh, the food. Oh, blessed food. Okay. Oh, this is good news. So, habitation module, or we don't have enough science to build an eco home. We could get a modular apartment and put it here. We could build the second one here. Do these stay in my hand? I already used the skill this turn. What skill did I use? I explored. I see. Maybe I save the resources and next turn I build a modular apartment. That's a waste of titanium. I don't even have the titanium to do that. Never mind. We're going with the original plan. Boom. We're support positive now. We already explored. I can't afford to found a new city. That's it for the turn. I wonder how many turns I have. My goal is to fill this bar, and it's filling pretty slow. Delivery drones must be built in the city. Adjacent population provides +2 support a turn. The population... Okay, and it gives 1 robot. So this makes humans happy, plus it gives me a robot. Load... We definitely want our loads to be balanced, but... +1 for every 3 mines owned by the city. There's only 2 mines in this region. We're gonna go for the drone tower. It's the most unique of all the options provided. And then... I think we're gonna save to found a new city. I don't know which of our empty plots we're gonna found on, but... Convert to silicates. Well, we need a city nearby. So I think we build a city here to let us mine... This city would let us mine water down here. No. A more friendly purge? Xantha, Arabia, Tharsis. I don't know. Okay, chat. Are we gonna found our new city centrally or to the west in X number of turns? 6 turns from now. I already have a laboratory on the docket. I should have built it a while ago. Ooh, more trade routes. Okay, yes please. Let's build a laboratory somewhere here. Are there any adjacency bonuses? There are not. So... we'll just tuck it away over here in this little corner. Every city that costs water. That's 1, 2, 3, I'm assuming. Laboratory. We got some production on the go. We can't build a city now. We need food, Nicole. We need 30 food to build a city. It's... if I could build the city now, I'd build it now. But it's not an option in this life. Sometimes we gotta wait. It's called delayed gratification. You know? I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it. So you just go for whatever you want right when you want it. Which I know is something I encouraged before this video, but that was a bit, damn it. And also, I hope none of you heard that. There we go. Next day, next year, whatever. Get a CO2 factory. Oh, the Earth suggests we build... Okay, this is how we actually start to make a real... Okay. Our hand's almost full. What are we gonna do when our hand's full? Our hand's gonna be full as soon as I pick one of these. Oh, I can juice it. I can juice them. Okay, hold on. Hospitals are probably pretty important. But we can't afford that. I mean, we're gonna take the hospital. We really have to take the hospital. I mean, we're gonna be building a new city soon. They're gonna be really angry. In 5 turns, well, yeah, in 5 turns, we'll conquer something. Ash voted Central and Nicole voted West, so... Don't know what to say about that. I guess I'll have to tie break, but I didn't want to make that decision. I guess we'll mine the nitrates. We'll go with Ash's decision. Just purely for nitrate-related purposes. Oh, I should have used a skill. I'm dumb. Juice, whatever these are. Okay. We'll come over... Oh, this is not the one. This is not the one. This is the one. We'll come over here, and we'll use our skill this turn to break 2 rocks. We'll break this rock. You need to have a city here first. I see. Well, we wasted that skill. I guess I can... There's no rocks left to destroy here. We wasted our skill activation for the turn. Lovely. Is there anything I can build? I can build a greenhouse farm and increase the food production. That'll get us in 3 turns instead of in 4 turns. So it'll get us 1 turn earlier if we pop down one of these bad boys here. Now we're getting that, and then we don't want to waste any of that. Don't mind if I do. We'll take some titanium this time. I know. Yes, no. No, yes. Water. We can't. Our hand's too full. Oh no, we'd want some iron. 2 more turns. We'll use our satellite to explore this bad boy here. And then we need another city. Like this is getting too full. This is getting way too. We can support 4 more populations, so we should try to. No adjacency bonuses from this that I gotta think about. Okay, and then the modular apartments give how much housing each? 1 population each, plus 5 support if next to one other. So this will take us to 14 out of 15 on our population cap. Okay, this city's basically... This city's probably not going to hit max pop. So I kind of want to build... I'll build this in my next city. Yeah, 2 modular apartments here and here. And then... we'll find another bit of housing to build here. And that'll give us our population cap for the city. I think. Oh, it's not a population cap, that's just the building cap. And then what's this number above? It's just... Okay. They do expand to 1 more location. Okay, so I can expand to 3 more map tiles. I see. So I could send... I don't think we need a city in the lava tube, but that feels like a really bad place to put a city. What if the lava comes back? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out in that one for a sec. I'm just gonna call this a turn. Wait, why are we getting bacteria? Oh, this is to, like, give bacteria to the soil, I guess? Scientists are making progress on adapting life to Martian conditions through bioengineering. They have been experimenting with different genetic variations and now present you with their 2 most promising candidates. Which of these life forms should they create? We can create Dinococcus, which is a land bacteria that gives 2 atmosphere a turn. Or we can get Cyanophyta, which is a land bacteria that gives 1 atmosphere and 1 oxygen per turn. Okay. So this is like algae blooms and stuff to, like, put out all sorts of oxygen. And this is like animal bacteria. This is a... Yeah. This just produces, like, greenhouse gases, and this produces oxygen. Let's get the one that produces oxygen, methinks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement in that. Interesting. For every 3 population in the city gives +1 niter. Let's do that. Does this have any, like, adjacency poopiness? No. So I need 6 science in 3 turns. I can build this bad boy right here and actually get some nitrates on the go. And then the only thing we won't be producing is silicates. Earth has sent us our first life form. Life forms can provide a variety of benefits. You can spread life forms in climate zones. Each climate zone can have 1 bacteria, 1 plant, and 1 animal. To spread the bacteria to the climate zone, we'll need to construct the bacteria spreader building first. Okay. Cool. My hand's very full. I need to get rid of some stuff. Maybe I can expand to 3 more. Okay, I don't really need more population in this city. Modular apartments here would have been nice. But I don't think that should actually be our priority right now. We really need another city so I can start playing cards down. Can I, like, juice anything? Can I, like... I don't want to build this. I already have... I can already expand to the maximum number of tiles from this city. This is the only building I really want to build in this city that I have in my hand right now. A few more turns I can build this. Okay. We're just gonna chill for a couple turns, I think. For some random location. Probably here. Cool. Oh, permanent aquifer. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to found this city then. How much? 30 food and 10 water. Okay. Okay. I think we're on track to where we want to be. Next turn, I can build this and this. Okay. Sorry, I can't. Oh, hold on. What's this? Must be built when bonus power when placed in a high location. Oh, this looks useful. Housing that makes the whole... Is that the whole... This population is fully protected, not the whole city. Okay. So if I ever find, like, an irradiated pit, I need this house to expand into it. Oh, this is really good. What the hell? A soil factory makes all my adjacent farms better. Okay. I have to play something before this turn ends, I think. So, come here. We pop this bad boy down. It's gonna produce us a nitra. Now things are looking good. And then... We don't want to do that, because that'll overfill our hand. Let's explore with our satellite. And, this silicate pile down here. Hell yeah! Oh, that food's clutch in 2 more turns. Okay, hold on. If I can get lucky and get, like, a good explorer off, we might have enough food to found a city this turn. We did not get lucky. Okay. New leader time! So, George is out. We didn't use any of his 3D printed buildings. We did destroy some rocks, though. So now we gotta go between a robotics expert named Miriam and a global warming... Hold on, is he an expert in causing global warming or stop... Henry's industrial empire has often been criticized for not complying with global emissions guidelines. He enjoys great popularity among the populations of rural North America, where his steel mills and coal power plants create jobs for millions of working class families, but the rest of the world frowns on his disregard for the environment. To improve his image, he offered to support the Martian terraforming process by filtering out the excess CO2 produced by his factories and shipping them to Mars, where increased global warming is a boon rather than a curse. Here, his dirty approach to industry would actually be welcomed. He's the guy that was so bad to Earth that we packaged him up and shipped him off to Mars. I love to see it. Oh my god, that's so funny. A free drone hub for my city would be... Explore a location, click +1 for every resource, and the further away. Okay, we're taking Henry. Like, there's no question that we're not, right? I mean, someone's got to take him. So we got to do something with this guy. All right. We're not at the point yet where we're willing to just throw these guys into the sun. So Mars is the next best choice. Yes. Sandstorms, excuse me. Damaged my greenhouse farm, my eco home, and my habitation module. Each city has a certain comfort of living you can view. Okay, hold on. How do we fix stuff? Costs 5 water. Bro, you're gonna drink all my water? It costs 5 science and 10 food. No, this is gonna set me back. Okay, listen. We'll repair this because it's just water. But nothing else is getting fixed this turn. We got priorities for these resources. So the city's gonna have to deal with being scuffed for a little bit. Okay. No, I don't have room in my hand for this shit. Get out of here. This looks really cool. I don't even want to know what it is. I don't even want to know. I saw it was called a Robot Ingenuity Center, and that's already too much to know. Okay, so I get more resources, and I get whenever I use this Explorer. So I gotta hit a node with a lot of stuff. Let's go up here and get some water and some silicates. Let's hit these ones. Yeah. Cool. And then... Alrighty, next turn I can get some good atmosphere going in this climate zone. How do I... Okay. My atmosphere is at 3 out of 60. My ocean's at 0 out of 30. My oxygen's at 0 out of 30, and my heat's at 0 out of 30. So we're nailing this terraforming business. Yep. Mars is looking good and healthy. That's for sure. Donley Group is one of the big players in Earth's food industries, offers to set up a high-tech food lab. Some years ago, they received neighbors' backlash for attempting to copyright the DNA sequence of common plants and animals. Their generosity could be an attempt to generate buzz and cover some scandals. I don't have enough to place... Oh, but that's so good. They make my farms better, and they produce science. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take this, and hopefully that we can get rid of something... Okay. Actually, we're golden. We're golden. Look. So here, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna found a city here. Oh, okay, chat. We gotta name a city. What are we naming this bad boy? This is our second town. Yeah. Anyone got any recommendations, or am I just gonna have to do this on my own? Mars, but better. All right. Yeah, we got 1 vote for Mars, but better. We got no comments from Ash, so I guess that's just it. Mars, but better. The Butter Bowl. You know what? Let's combine these two. Mars, butter. And it's gonna be a yellow town. And then where do we put the city center for this bad boy? I think here, because it kind of branches out well into... Okay, and now I can throw down a bunch of these bad boys. So, for every building that costs water... I guess it's just the drone tower for now. What's this? Fertile soil. Food buildings on this slot produce more. Okay, okay. So we should put our farms in like a little circle around this point, because we can put farm boost buildings here. And then... Where's my soil factory? I need 11 more of these. I need a bunch more science. For now, we're going to toss down a drone factory over in this corner. Just to empty our hand out a little bit. And then we can get a landing pad. And we'll put that by our... a planet location. Wait. Oh! Oh, these red cards are built outside the city? Oh, that's so good. Okay, hold on. Landing pad. Okay. Now we can trade 2 resources a turn. Okay. That's really good. And then... Mars with butter has 1 pop. Because I built the drones. So they're gonna go mine... this stuff. Now we have 2 nitrates per turn. We're gonna trade one of our nitrates off to increase our science growth so we can get the Donley lab operational as soon as possible. I did this backwards. There we go. Okay. And then... I'm out of energy. I can't do that. So we'll import some CO2 from Earth. Huzzah. And end the turn. Import tritium from Mercury. So wait, this is a power? This goes like down here? Or is it like a... Because it's not like a card, like all these other cards are. It's got the same kind of border thing going on as these things down here. Resonance station, adjacent power producing buildings, I see. Food factory. I wonder why that is negative support. Do people not like fabricator food? I'm gonna get this because I've never seen this shape before, is the only reason. Oh! Goes it like over here in like a little... Cute. You just started your first space project. Now you can access the entire solar system to our benefit. So over here is like satellites and like space stations and stuff. I see. Fascinating. Okay. Another space project. Orbital telescope on Phoebus. Phobos? I'm gonna build that one right away. Oh, we have to deliver stuff with our... Okay. We're gonna remove all of this. And we're gonna spend the next 11 turns sending minerals to space. Your leader can still... Okay. We'll import. Yeah, we don't want to spend any support right now. Can't afford to build any of these, so we're just waiting for a little while now. More space projects. Import ocean. I don't know about this one, Chief. We're kind of loaded up now on development center. 1 extra project every turn. You can have 2 extra. So this increases my hand size to 10 and gets me 2 cards a turn. But it's going to be a long time till I can afford extra science. Is that worth banking in my hand? Or should I take this, which I can start doing in 10 turns to start? Let's get oceans. That's a terraforming thing. It's our main meta goal, is to terraform this planet. We'll lean into that as best we can. Sure, tuber farm. These count as farms, right? Yeah, I know it seems obvious, but food producing buildings on this slot. Tuber farm. Bam. This is a. Oh, the rocks are in the way. Is it? Yeah. So we gotta go back to Mars, but butter takes. In 2 more turns, we can break this rock, and then we can throw some tubers down here. And we're gonna vent some shit from this mine. And then, yeah. Oh, that's golden. We got a hospital now. Adjacent populations. You guys can still cry. We're gonna build a No, we don't want to use our... I think we can use these. Yeah, okay. So we built the hospital. This counts as population? For hospital-related purposes? I don't think so. We build the hospital here, and we build housing on these 3 tiles. And then it'll make people pretty happy. Pretty happy. But it would take... No, we're working towards this still. This is still the dream. Because we need to get... This is gonna be like a food spec city, okay? Mars but butter is gonna actually be our butter bowl. It's gonna feed the whole dang planet. So Mars but butter is like a food spec city. We're gonna dedicate all of our energy to making it hella food efficient. So 2 more turns. Hold on. I'm gonna spend a turn. I'm using all my trade posts for this poop. I'm gonna end the turn. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to justify that one. That was a panic choice. Android hub produces 3 robots. Can I get rid of anything in my hand this turn? No. Poopy. 3 robots would have been sick. 2 more turns and I can found another city, I think. Yeah. Although maybe I should spend that food on, like, literally anything else. Let's satellite explore this place down here. Looking good. What's this? We can prospecting tour this bad boy. Oh, that's a lot of power. Okay. I feel like we were power gated for something, but I can't for the life of me remember what. So we're just gonna take the turn. Ooh, more bacteria. This one makes the planet hotter. Or we could build tundra forests. Atmosphere and oxygen per turn. Requires at least one land location. Let's do it. We already have bacteria. Let's build... Oh, poopy. I don't know why I didn't think that would take a spot in my hand. Okay, soil factory. This is interesting. Mars with butter. We can clear these rocks now that we got that energy. I can build the tuber farm here. Now I can't afford to build the nitrate factory for another few turns. 3 turns I can build you. And in 11 turns I can build you. In 5 turns I can build you. You got a lot of waiting to do mostly. That's all. Well, maybe I should be going towards science locations right now. Okay. Excellent. Mars built butter continues to be... What do you mean missing resource? There we go. I must have been dragging the wrong building. That set me back on the soil factory again, but... I think that's okay. None of these cost water, so this is not good in this city. What costs water in this city? 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings that cost water. That put us into positive support again. Oh, we're so good at this. Okay. I think this is our lose condition when it reaches zeros, yeah. So this is our health. So we want to keep this in the positive flow if possible. That was big. Research projects. Oh, this is the 3 robot one. We can finally get that again. That'll be really big. Is there anything we want to build we can't afford? Let's send a prospecting tour up here to get us some free science points. We could found another city if we want. This location will be submerged if the ocean rises to level 3. Okay. Is this the first place? This place will be if the ocean goes to level 2. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else that we can flood, though, so that's good. Starting to get a pretty good view of the planet's surface here. Let's build a bacteria spreader, then. No. We're so close to building this. Let's calm down. Yeah. Yeah, let's chill for a sec. We're 5 turns from building this. While we have this guy, we don't need bacteria, because we can just keep importing. I wonder how many more turns we have him for. Can we see? Can we see his term limit somewhere? New leader in how many turns? New leader election takes place next turn. Well, I guess we're done importing. Shit, maybe we should build this then. We maintain the course. Okay, Henry, you gotta go back to Earth to ruin that planet again. Oh no, she's really hot. Oh no, okay, hold on. Recycling. They're both really pretty. Ayesha was born to a wealthy Indian family, maintained gardens, doesn't like pollution. Okay, she's an environmentalist who likes to recycle. She gets a free sewage treatment plant, which gives +1 water per turn if the city has at least 4 population. She can convert 3 silicates to 10 titanium. And removing a rock for the rest of the game provides titanium. That's really tempting. What do you do? For every 3 new trade routes, she gets 1 extra trade route. Embassy for free. Reduces its support. If I want to build like a crazy trading city, I get her, but I'm not doing that yet. So let's get this girl who knows how to recycle. We get a free sewage treatment plant and get some free water out of one of our bigger cities. Yeah, that just seems really good. We'll just... Okay. Combined living center. 1 population and 1 robot. Oh, it's like a house for humans and robots to live in together. That's so cute. We can be best buds. But I don't have any I don't have any space to hold another card right now. So if I pick up a card, it has to be something I can play this turn. Okay. And this I can play this turn. So head on over to Mars but Butter. And we'll build a gas factory. Adjacent populations don't like this. Okay, hold on. We're building a farm here and a farm here, and we're popping down a farm buff here. That means we put our gas factory up here in this corner. And we're getting 2 atmosphere a turn, baby! In 23 turns, we'll have a level 1 atmosphere. There are no available space. 4 trade routes? Oh, that would have been so good. But we have to decline because we literally don't have the space for 3 more turns. Sorry, not sorry. And we got no room for any of these. We could afford to build this right away, though. What's a high location? Do I have any? Okay, look. We're gonna take this bad boy. Rocky Plains, Lava Tube. Oh, lava tubes get less sandstorm damage. Fascinating. Is this a high location? Aquafire, Rocky Plains, Volcano, Silicate Deposit, Crater, Rocky Plains, Black Sand Dunes. How do I know if an area is a high location for this? I get like a topographical map of some sort, please. I get like a... This would cost me... Can't afford it. This is free, though. Okay, hold on. Can I get, like, topographical information by, like, looking at the surface of the planet? These are all, like, chasms. Where the cliffs at, yo? Where the mountains and shite. Satellite ping this bad boy and hope for the best. Okay, whatever. Population, come here. And then we're gonna slap down a photovoltaic field in these rocky plains. And we're getting 2 power return instead of 1. Okay. Looking good. Looking strong. We still have one more population we can send somewhere. 3 more turns. 3 more turns. Let's found another city somewhere. We can do it here or in the lava tubes. Lava tubes are really close to here, and they'd be like competing for spreading. Maybe let's hold off for a sec. What else can we do with food other than build new cities? Let's fix the stuff that got broken back here. Easy choice. There we go. Do I have any population buildings? Negatory. I don't really need any more population. This is public baths. We're gonna chill for a sec, I think. Let's do the difficulty here. Let's move this over here, like we should have done forever ago. Now we have this open space here. We could put down the soil thing in a few more turns. Can we, like, switchy? No. Okay. We're gonna move this here temporarily. We're gonna move this here. This is gonna go over here, and we're gonna throw down the soil factory here to get a +3 food buff. We don't need any of this, but maybe a quantum data center would be. We can't afford the... We don't got the hand size. Next turn we can finally build this and make Mars but butter, even butter. Even smoother, even creamier. Other words to describe butter. My brain is starting to click, but not in the good way, in the grindy gear way. This is my whole turn. Is this really it? A free sewage treatment plant. People don't like being near it. Can only be placed once per city. Okay, fuck it. We're going on a spree here. We're coming over here. We're founding a city. This is the tube. And then we're gonna found another city in a second, so I need you guys to come up with a name for our other city. Adjacent population provides +4 support per turn. This is too rocky, we can't... No. Okay, it's already founded. We'll deal with that later. We're coming over to the crater, and what are we naming this city, squad? I guess I can still use Nicole's old recommendation for Earth 2. You know, no, eclectic. Boogaloo. No, it doesn't fit! Curses! Earth 2 with spirit. Adjacent population provides +3 support per turn from the natural rock site. And this counts as populations. So they're gonna like that. They're gonna like that a lot. Okay. Now we're up. We got 4 towns. We got a real civilization going here, one might say. but I am not one. Okay. The city has at least 4 population, doesn't it as 1? But we can do one of these for free in every town. People don't like being beside it. Click the what button? This button. Some rocks are blocking the way. Okay, food production obviously goes here because that's fertile soil. We'll get a food boost building, like, nowhere. We kind of fucked up putting this here, I think. Should have tucked it away back here. What do we do with this city? The city's just kind of scuffed, to be honest with you. We're gonna build a town here. Let's hope we get a guy who can do modular buildings. We can do a modular building here and here. We can put a hospital here and get the hospital double buff. Or maybe I could put a hospital here and get a hospital triple. We're gonna chill for a second with all of this. I don't really know what to do with any of these towns. Not producing any oxygen or any oceans, but that's gonna change pretty soon. In 2 more turns this will finish, so I can start another space project. No enough energy to do this. Do I have any space left in this city? Negative. So I want to put this somewhere where it's not going to affect population centers. Farm, so here. So we're going to put our free sewage treat... Oh, this is a population center. Poopy. This is not, though. We're going to put our sewage treatment plant... Hospital, town... Hospital, town. But we can't put here. They don't like that either. If I put this here, there'll be a town here. There's literally nowhere I can put this where it's not going to piss somebody off. So I guess I'd have to piss somebody off. Be these guys. Or we just don't do sewage treatment. Let's make 10 titanium real quick, because why not? And then... hospital... here. I'm so stupid. Next turn I would have had the... Excuse me? I have to build the headquarters? I can't just leave it without? Oh, god damn it. Okay. This buffs population centers. So we'll put this here. We'll put this here. We'll population boom boom. And then like a hospital or an entertainment. We'll put an entertainment center here. Yeah, perfect. Golden. Done. Easy. This town's so scuffed. We're so cursed. I don't know, man. I got no idea. Fuck it. An oxygen factory. Why not? Why not? Not enough tritium in stock to export. I need one more. Okay. Exploring car. We need a place of tritium. This is tritium. Golden. And then turn ends. And we've enabled this bad boy. Cool. And now we have all of our trades open. We're gonna take some of our science. We're gonna export to science. And we're gonna use that to import... I don't fucking know, man. Tritium. That looks right. And then... pick up these bad boys. Get another tube. Still got research I have to do, but my hand is full. Oh, but a tuber farm I can just toss down right away. Okay, fuck it. Mars but butter. Toss down another tube farm. Toss it here. Life's looking good. This is gonna be the greatest butter basket that's ever existed. We're gonna take our satellite and... what are we missing here? Some power would be nice. Water would be nice. Some power and some science down here. That'll get us closer. Two with spirit or the tube. This is the kind of game where I want to like sit down now and spend like 3 hours planning one turn. So I don't know if this is very stream apropos. We're about an hour and a half into the stream with this game. I wanted to stream for about 3 hours. I think it might be time to switch over to the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. It would have been nice though to fill out like a goal of some kind before. Okay, look. Let's get to our first level of ocean before we call it, okay? We can find some sort of ocean generation technology. I want to see some kind of change happen to... I can't play a game called Terraformers and do none terraforming successfully, you know? It would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. I get 6 more turns with her. Let's... I already did that this turn. Okay, turn over. Space hotels? A little fancy for my blood. Bit hub, quantum data center. Let's just get the research this turn. Do our little exchange here. Let's start saving power to put an Android hub down. I think here, and then we can start mining these places. Okay. How many? In 2 turns, I can build an Android hub in Earth 2 with Spirit. And then I can start sending androids from here to start working all these tiles and start generating resources. Cool. More oceans. Yeah. Mars 2. Why is this a +3 tile and this is a +... They like being by the drones, huh? Okay. Drone tile, move to here. Habitation module here. Free sewage treatment plant here. Much better. Okay. I'm liking it. Then next turn I can build the lab. Arctic hares, we can get bunny rabbits? Requires at least 1 oxygen. Minimum requirements, 1 temperature, 1 rainfall. Bunnies. I already have this, don't I? This is just... Okay, I think we're just gonna... that. And then... bacteria spreader on a planet location. This is gonna flood at ocean level 3. That's so long in our future. Okay. Boom. And then end all of these. Instead, send all of this stuff to here. And in 4 turns, we're gonna have a level 1 ocean squad. You would think they would come with. No, they just for living in, and then we got to produce everything around them. It's a struggle here. And then we'll take this population, we'll send it here. They don't like that, but they can deal. So we're going to start spreading bacteria here. Oh! I can build dams so that this place isn't going to be flooded at level 3. So if I click this, now it's only at level 4 that it gets flooded. Or it doesn't even get flooded at all. Okay, cool. So we're going to start pooping out bacteria here. And we're going to start pooping out ocean in space. We're going to have an ocean soon. Oh, I can't wait to be a real planet. +2 comfort of living can be built once per city. Sure. Seems like a good place to build on Earth, too. Oh my god, I can't believe I did this again. Okay, fuck it. You get a soil factory instead. Congratulations. 11 food per turn, let's go! Okay, hold on. I guess I can't trade because I'm doing this, but... Oh my god, we're so food rich now. Toss this down here. Get some law and order going on in this town. Oxygen factory, boom. There we go. Now we're fucking terraforming. This is gonna be like a real-ass planet soon. Okay. Whatever, don't care. Import oceans from Ceres. We already got oceans on the way. Get out of here. We don't need your... We don't really need any of this. Just gonna take the research juice. Available leaders. Mining, nationalism. 5 extra research projects are proposed this turn. Excuse me? Research all projects suggested this turn? Oh my god, this is a badass science, bitch. Convinces the population of a city that Mars should become independent. When the majority of your population is convinced, Martian independence is declared. Increases the global comfort of living, but creates negative support per trade route. Nah, I'm good. I don't need the nationalists here. Thanks, though. Doubled the cost of exploration but produces atmosphere. Mines 10 of the resources. Destroy 5 rocks. Sure, you know what? Mining expert. Why not? Look at the biogenerator. Oh my god, that's really good. Take a while to get to, but... Okay, next turn we'll get our first level of ocean. Are we ready, team? Oh, we got bacteria to spread. Hold on. What's it cost to... Bacteria spreader. Bacteria. Yeah, you're spreading. Okay. Hell yeah. Another Android hub. Love to see it. And enable oceans! Your terraforming efforts are paying off, and the latest scientific analysis shows the ocean level has reached a new stage. Mars' environment is becoming ever more comfortable to live in, and your people are enthralled. Some life forms might now be supported. +1 rain in all climate zones, +100 support. All locations on elevation 1 have been flooded. Ah! We've got water on Mars! They're both frozen already, though, because we have no heat. Okay. Oh, there's some liquid water over here, though! Oh, this is our first pond. Oh, we can have beach days now. The people of Mariotis, they can go get a little wet. They can go get a little wild. They got everything they need now. And I'm gonna call that a victory for me for today. So that was Terraformers, a fun little turn-based strategy game about terraforming Mars. We're gonna give that a save. This game's too thinky for me to really make it a great stream game. I'd really need to sit down and like do math to play it well. But that was a fun little experience. And now we're gonna pop on over to another game that's probably a little bit easier for me to stream. And that is the Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, a point-and-click adventure game. I'm really bad at these, so I'm gonna need help, advice for things to click on, places to tap, people to talk. Cloak and Dagger Games. I'm having the problem where OBS again is taking its dear sweet time to acknowledge that I've opened a new... There we go. I think it was actually visible the whole time it was visible to me. I was just that baited by the stream delay. The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Okay. So we got a little tomb back here. A little hidey hole that we're here to excavate. Let's give this a go. Hello, ma'am. Rough day to be stopping to sit in the rain. Don't look at me. This is the fourth wall, okay? Every time that cough happens, it's not me. It sounds like it's coming from over there. Oh, I should be going. Okay. It's my fault you were stopped in the rain. I see. You were looking at me like, excuse me, dude? Are you gonna play? And that's my bad. Oh, God. Hello, Sir Butler.
Miss Bateman, welcome back to Ticehurst House.
Like Patrick Bateman?
It's been quite some time.
Am I like a psycho descendant?
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see.
Smoking outside's making you cough,
The rain
though.
won't kill me, will it?
I mean, it sounds like it was, brother.
You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Oh. I wasn't expecting this game to be fully voice acted, so that rests the old vocal cords.
You'll catch your death out here.
Okay. I want to go inside. Are you gonna let me? There we go. Uh, that was the most jarring title screen cut of all time. Oh, it's like throbbing. It's like thrumming. It's beating.
Dearest Mother,
Dear Mummy.
I hope this letter will reach you.
We talk.
I have spent these past years in torment,
Not a good
trying
angle
to
for
piece
you.
together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
Hey, sheep.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night.
Those sheep are gonna be super plot
As
relevant,
far as I
I'm
can
sure.
recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh God, some detailed ass
The
pixel art. I
letter
can
brought
almost
me
see
to
the
the
nose
isolated
hair.
village of BewLEY, deep in the moors.
BewLEY.
No station master in sight.
I don't know why you've tried to pronounce that
Hope
like
the
a
village
lee.
isn't too far
'Cause
away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
we got a new lay here in BewLEY. Left click. Okay, great to have the tutorial after you've already forced me to. Left click to walk to interact. Right click to examine. To access the inventory and mouse cursor at the top. Left click. You can right click to deselect. Double click. Okay, great. Understood.
BewLEY. I have great expectations for this Barrow. I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again.
It's the Shoulder's letter. You gonna read it?
Hello?
The station. Okay. Do I double click it?
I can walk through. I ought to read Mr.
Yeah, I click the letters. Use letters with
That's
sign.
peculiar.
Use letters with nothing.
I ought to read.
Maybe I have to get out of the rain. Maybe it's irresponsible to read letters in the.
I ought to read Mr.
Okay, I'm already triggered. This is what I hate about point-and-click adventure games. How do I read the letter then? Right click it. Dear Miss Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasure they contain. I live in the village of BewLEY, where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form, and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend, and there is rumor of secrets to be found deep within. 3 pages. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit BewLEY and excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, BewLEY. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. Dear Miss Bateman, marvelous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, BewLEY. Your inn has fine rooms, which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hobbs Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we'll have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey. Alright, so we're heading to the Plough and Furrow.
Plough and Furrow Inn.
Which, that sounds like an... Oh, hello, lady. Do you know where the Plough and Furrow is?
Excuse me?
Yes?
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to BewLEY. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
What can you tell me about BewLEY?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
She's heading to the Barrow. She's getting freaky with those bodies. We're gonna find her there, I'm sure.
What brings you to BewLEY?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to BewLEY, miss?
She does look pretty superstitious, but I have nothing. The guy said I'd have no trouble getting a
I'm
permit,
here
right?
to visit a local landmark. Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in BewLEY, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Yes, Nicole,
Can't
old
say I didn't
ladies do
warn you.
frick indeed. Have you ever seen the statistics of like how
That was
fast
odd.
STDs spread around? I'm sorry, STIs spread around retirement homes? It's like actually a serious problem. People in retirement homes just cannot stay off each other. Alright, so follow the stone wall down to BewLEY. That old lady was definitely lying when she said she never... Hello, Crow! What are you doing out in the rain? You should be protecting your flight feathers. Okay, off you go. Okay, it hasn't been half a mile yet, I don't think. Head to Yule. There's a church back there.
A
There's
local dwelling. A fine example of a church. It looks like it was built in the Norman style. A local cobbler.
Well, she's an architecture.
The building is in a dilapidated
Enjoyer.
state.
What's the word for an aficionado?
It
of
looks like I'm in the market square.
You the inn? You're looking a little
The
worn
path
out
leads
for.
back to- It looks like I'm in a local dwelling. It looks. Quite a fine building indeed.
Here's the plow and furrow.
The plough and furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Greetings, sir. Are you the innkeep? No, you're drunk as fuck. I hope you're not the innkeep.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodden weather?
Heading to the plow and furrow.
I'm heading to the plough and furrow.
Bloody good pub, that's. It
Only
has
pub in the
finest
town,
ales
probably.
in the whole county. Oh, I'll take you there if you like.
I believe we are standing directly in front of it.
Oh, so we are.
Are you sure you're good to walk
Yes.
home? Do you need to stay here at the...
Give us a kiss now,
Oh,
won't you?
no, none of that. Umbrella in the face. Come on. Oh, no, I don't need the close-up. Oh, no. Put those lips away, dude.
Wouldn't your wife disapprove?
My wife? Bloody hell, my wife. My tea will be on the table at this hour, and if I don't get back, she'll be roaring.
No way. We're managing this with expert social graces,
What
okay?
A buffoon.
Look at that. We didn't even have to get our hands dirty. We just had to mention other women,
I should
and
speak to the innkeeper about a room.
he got so distracted he could have no more time to flirt with us. Okay.
A fine exemplar of inebriation.
So this is definitely the creep who invited us here, right? Fucking look at this man.
A rather miserable looking fellow. He's playing a board game by himself. I think it's Three Men's Morris.
No, okay. I thought it was like a war map. But I guess if it's a board game, that's even sadder, dude. Hey, innkeep.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
Do you know a Mr. Leonard
Do you know a
Shoulder?
man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you. I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
Battleship is the
Price.
funniest game
I'll
you could
need that
possibly
payment
play
up front
alone.
for 2 nights.
Is your destroyer on E3? It is. How did I ever know? Sorry, what did you just
Good
say?
afternoon.
Good afternoon. How can I help?
How much?
3 shilling per night.
Bye for
Okay.
now.
As you were.
3 shilling? Is that Ash? I need you to convert shillings to real currency. Are you still here? Can you please tell me what 3 shillings would be in freedom units? Thank you.
They are engaged in...
Yo, what's
Hello,
going on?
miss.
What you want?
I...
Bugger off.
Well, does the sir have more interest in my
sir.
company?
We are in the middle of a discussion here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, they're busy folks. I should have respected that. Hey, you want someone to play
Good
this with you?
afternoon, sir.
No
I know
for
a
you
little.
here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's no for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Oh my god, you want to fucking talk to a
Charming.
lonely old man, and he just throws it back
Good
in
day,
your
sir.
face. Thought I was gonna make that guy's week. Okay. Guess do I go to my... This is where my room is?
Excuse me, lass. Upstairs is for.
My apology.
Oh, okay, hold on. Well, first let's check this
I
door.
do not need...
Okay. I have money. Inventory. Oh, is this... Are these my 3 shillings? Is this all the money?
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will
Thomasina?
Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in BewLEY tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not
It's
a
good.
problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate.
It's an assistant
Kenneth
quality
is a man
room.
of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage.
Our room number 1
I should
kind
go
of
upstairs
lasts
and
usually,
freshen up
but...
before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Ooh, okay, this is
This
actually a
should do
pretty decent
nicely.
room. We got the
Time to
nice
change
old
to something more
armoire,
comfortable.
a chest, nice sitting chair. Oh, looking fancy. Oh, I love the suspenders look on her. And that cute little
Much better.
purple neck. Oh. Like, this looks like traveling clothes. I feel like this is the opposite. We should have wore the dress when we got to town, and we should have wore this outfit in the road.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years. I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Ash, I need to know. Is 3 shillings an expensive room in a hotel? Is it a cheap room in a hotel? I need you to explain British currency
I
to
don't
me.
want to take the painting with me.
This is a fucking point-and-click adventure game. What do you mean? You want to shove that right into your back pocket. It's going to be used in a puzzle in like 4 hours, and if we don't have it, we're going to be hard-locked out of
Jammed
the...
shut. The wood... I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the ward... This may come in handy.
Yay!
I don't wish to carry the bowl.
Why is the jug of water worth carrying, but the bowl isn't? That could be a bowl full of water. What do you mean you don't use shillings? Okay. What do you think of my new cute outfit, Mr. Bartender?
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel
pretty
far
sure.
more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Beyond adequate. Tell me about
What can you tell
BewLEY.
me about BewLEY?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
I did see it was quite a lovely church.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the
Hold
last
on, I'm
16
thirsty.
years.
I need to go get a
worked
quick
as
glass of
drover
water.
all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
I'll be right back. I'm back. Yes. I'm sorry that I make you hunger with my VRV screen. But tell me about this Leonard Shoulder now that we're
Has
good
Mr.
friends.
Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
Tell me about this fool.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Any sources of
Yes, I've
sugar?
been corresponding
No,
with
I'm
him
all out.
using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
I'm gonna keep telling the truth. Radical honesty.
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow
Oh, this is the
traditionally
aesthetic at all the
circular mound
classic
of
British
raised
pubs,
earth
is it?
enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye? You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
I'm a
Don't
treasure
worry, lass.
liberator.
I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find, then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
All of the above.
Rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting. But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
Leonard
He sent
said
me a
it'll be
letter in which he
easy to
told
get
me about an
permission, so
unusual
like
barrow in
clearly.
BewLEY, a site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard naught about a Hobbs Barrow.
But Leonard
Are you
says it
sure
was...
you've never heard of Hobbs Barrow?
It's two people
Not in
now.
my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Okay, this is getting
Mr.
sus
Shoulder
though.
said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
That's the
Why
old
are
lady
you
and this
interested
guy
in
now who
digging
had
around
no
in the
idea.
dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history.
I don't know, rural
I inherited
England,
this passion from my father.
called BewLEY.
A barrow digger too, were he?
Indeed. He would take me with
Is
him
BewLEY
on
a real
excavations
place in
as a
England?
child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
This is one of those hip
I am
young
sorry to
people
hear that,
barrows.
Thank
You
Mr.
know, the
Kemp. He
tombs
is
that all
well
the
looked
youth
after
are
at a private
building.
hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Ah, so they've forgotten the barrow. All of the high friction frickin' has just grinded the information right out of their brains. Are you lonely enough
Do you
now
know
that
a
you'll...
Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You ought to be careful asking too many questions round here. Be on your way.
Oh, I
young
don't mean
goth
to-
hang out?
Listen to me, will you? Be on your way.
The scene crypt, the just all goth girls. Damn, dude, I gotta find one of these Barrows in my own town. You can't really dig in our... Oh, who are you? You weren't here last time, were you?
Hello, sir.
Right.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not
What the heck's a
local.
Jurley?
You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? BewLEY's going to dogs.
Oh my god, he's so old that he's mad about fucking trains?
I take it you are not enamored with the railway station.
BewLEY's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
What can you tell me about BewLEY?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
I'm sure London's got a lot of tourists, man. This is not just a small town problem, okay, bro?
My name is Thomasina
Chill
Bateman,
out.
and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ah! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril. Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Wonder what year this is. I'm
Mr.
not
Shoulder
seeing
should really be here by now.
any sign of
Sit down and
electricity.
wait.
Am I like an 18th century woman out here digging up graves and breaking hearts?
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Oh my god.
Leave
This
there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier.
well, this is
I
the
got
wife
home,
guy.
Had my tea, but it gave me an aching belly.
How so?
I felt bad for how I spoke to you.
You mean your
I'm
wife
sorry.
poisoned you?
The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to BewLEY anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Are you
Perhaps
still
you know the
flirting with
gentleman.
me?
Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never
Long
met
in
him.
the tooth.
In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Can I get a slang check, chat? What the heck is
Yeah, let me
long
tell
in the
you all
tooth?
about the old sod.
I think I'm too of a youngin'. I need you olds to come here and please explain to me this old man phrase. What makes one long of tooth? But would the olds not be short of tooth, for they have worn down over a lifetime of acid accumulation and wear against hard, tough meats and bone? Surely the olds would be short of tooth for their longness of life. No? It's bloody Burmy. I'll take your word for that. Hopefully you didn't just make me say like a horrible British swear. I don't. All
One
right.
ale, coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
All right. I'm gonna spend all. Oh, fuck you! I'm going to bed. No. I don't want to spend all my money buying ale though. I need that to pay for rooms and stuff.
tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
What, none for yourself? Thomasina? Get like a nice little rum and coke on the side. Come on now.
2 pence, please.
What?
Thank you.
The room is 3 pence
This
and
was
the
last of
drink
my
is
money,
2?
But Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
No. Kenneth's not going to show up, and I'm not going to be able to afford my room tomorrow. I know how this goes. Yeah, I bought him. Yeah, the man was wasted 2 hours ago, but he's sober now, and he's not going to give me the information I need if he's sober, okay?
Here you
This was
are,
a
Arthur.
necessary expense for the good of the mission.
Thanking you.
No, don't ask me to
That
fucking
hits the
kiss you.
spot, that does, lass. Now then.
Don't say it.
Old Len.
Okay.
Leonard Shaw.
No. Keep on task, bro. Shoulder. No, god damn it. It was the last of my money.
Mr. Tillett?
That was 66% of a night's stay.
For heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor.
That was 1 drink. He sipped it and he's immediately
Mr.
passed
Tillett?
out.
He's not dead. Just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder. I can't think of anything else to talk. There's nothing else I would. I'm not going to waste my time. I don't care for being. I do not.
But you.
Good day, sir. I should wait here for me.
What am I supposed to do now? Hold on. Can I sober him up with this jug of water? Oh, I'll pour it over his head to wake him up. Come on. Soak up. Yeah!
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
This man is unbelievable.
It's always another thing with you, isn't it? Oh. This is like the 1900s or something. I don't think they had Guinness.
It feels like an hour has passed.
He probably
Perhaps I should go
fled
in there
here
and
from
check
the
on
Great Hunger and is happy just to have the shittiest watered down ale he can find, okay?
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely.
Why scary
Mr.
music?
Tillett?
Oh no. There's demons in here or something. I don't want to open the stalls. Can I just like
I'd
lift my
rather
leg
not
up
get any
and...
closer. The smell of
I'm gonna get jump scared, aren't I?
Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there? Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Is that cat Mr. Tillett? Meowster Tillett?
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
That's an
I'd
assumption.
rather not touch it.
Okay, let's clean the
I'm
cat.
not sure they would be interested.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
not sure what that would achieve.
we'll key the cat.
I don't wish to.
Is the cat literate?
I'm not sure they would.
Okay. Is Mr. Tillett back
Door
here?
opens a crack, but appears to
Oh
be
my
blocked from
God.
the other side.
Did he bail out the back and lock the door behind him?
I think I can hear someone moving around.
What's that?
Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below,
Apparently
this
it
door must lead
smells,
outside. I should
okay?
investigate further.
He's a stinky kitty. He needs a bath, and not just the kind that he... Yo, what's that spooky door in the back here? But also there's like fucking demon sounds
help
back
you?
there.
There's a door to the outside in the gents' lavatories. Why is it bolted?
That door doesn't even have a lock.
So you didn't block the door?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
I thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett.
Man just
Don't
stole my
worry,
money
lass.
and bailed.
He'll be back.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Okay, but now what? I've been just in this bar for the last, like, 20 minutes of game time, just...
The door is blocked from the out.
Okay. That makes sense. Probably gonna be, like, muddy footprints in the back where Arthur, like, blocked the door and took off. Because he didn't want to talk about Mr. Leonard Shoulder. I know how these
Excuse
drunken
me, sir.
bums... All these drunken Burmies operate.
Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
Is that a glove on the ground?
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then blocked something? Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up. I suspect the barrels are empty.
I mean, I'm a streamer. I have to say some gamer words.
Pearly white gent's glove.
Oh, can I
It's
challenge
certainly
someone with a
unlike
duel
anything
with
Mr.
this?
Tillett was-
Pick it up, let's duel someone. I need to defend my honor.
Seems rather out of place. I could tether a horse.
Alright, gotta chase that guy down to defend my honor. You
Sir?
there. Don't you take off into the rain, okay? You have a fucking... Oh, hold on.
A
The
humble
fuck was...
lo-
Whatever. They just went to bed. It doesn't have to be about me. Sir!
The old man has disappeared into the dark. I'd best turn back to...
Very well.
I don't wish to go...
Maybe not smackheads, but there was definitely like opium and shit around in this time that would be just as bad. In fact, this is probably around the time where Britain was getting like 80% of China hooked on opium. So they probably got tons around.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of BewLEY shall have to wait for tomorrow.
There's no way Arthur's gonna stay away from the bar. You're gonna see him again. It's fine.
Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some... Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Miss Bateman,
Need some receipts on
Yes?
that one.
off to bed.
Yes, I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in BewLEY.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
So far, there's the man who won't talk to
Sleep well,
me.
Miss Bateman.
The man who ran away from me. The couple who hates me. The guy who hates trains. The old lady who hates barrows. There ain't no one worth talking to in this town. It ain't a matter of not getting visitors. It's a matter of being a bunch of rude... Oh shit. Please be the cat. It's the kitty! I've been chosen! I'm the one whose bed he's gonna stay in tonight. What is that animation? Oh no. He's coming at me like a puma. What was that face? Alright, it was a nice sleep.
Such horrid dreams.
It wasn't a dream, that was reality. The kitty came. Let's look for fur.
Bolted rotted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
Obviously, the cat locked the door
As I
behind him on the
suspected,
way out.
I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat.
It was a pretty ugly
I must
cat,
say
that
I'm
I won't
relieved.
deny.
Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Mr. Old Tiddlesy. We get 2 missing men to find.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day,
Not
Stanley.
even halfway to the barrow.
Did you
Any
sleep
sign
well,
of-
Miss Bateman?
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Ah, Herbert. Oh, he's a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp.
This town's
I've
all
prepared
dirt
a room
roads,
for
so
your
that
assistant.
rain must have been a nightmare.
What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
They're gonna steal that shit, though. That old man in the alley is gonna fucking...
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now,
But they are
say
creeps.
nothing more of it.
So...
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Right. So I gotta piss around till noon.
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it
Oh
were.
my god, are you coming on to me too?
I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass.
Haunted.
I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
Oh shit.
You
Why'd you lie
I
then?
do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
How's the game audio level compared to me, by the way? Should I turn them up a little bit more so that... Because this game is pretty dialogue driven. Usually I have my stream audio pretty low. But I feel like the balance might not be perfect for such a voiceover heavy game.
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be
Ash said a little bit, so I'll nudge it up like this much.
trusted.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself.
How's
He only
that?
comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around BewLEY be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, BewLEY folk mean well. Don't forget that.
Where's Hobbs
Where
Barrow?
is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
You lied last time, so...
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass.
I
tend not
ticked
to
it
go
up like
wandering out there.
2%. It's
An old
actually
man
like
could
an
lose
ear to...
himself and
Okay.
not be seen again.
I shall
You
return later.
scared me,
Good day to you,
Nicole.
lass.
Alright. Good day to you too, sir. I got a town to explore. So where do I head?
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition.
I gotta start
Is there
lying.
a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it.
Alright. Alright, I'm officially gonna
A
start
few hours
lying
until
about my
Kenneth
purposes
arrives.
here.
I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Now that 2 people have been weird about it, I understand. Map unlocked. Oh, I can fast travel to areas I've been. Okay, nice. You
Hello.
there, sir.
My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
Love your voice, though.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard.
My neb?
Dig the graves.
I don't think I've got a neb, sir. I think only men have nebs.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite.
Cool. What a great conversation.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
What can you tell me about BewLEY?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Hurrah. Never heard that one before. Is that Birmingham speak? Is that a classic countryside goodbye?
Good day.
Hello, miss.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Is this your child, Veronica?
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword
Your
fighting
brother?
technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out. I'm tireless! This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
Next month it's AK-47s. I understand the progression well.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
I gotta stop bringing up the Barrow, I think. Excuse me? Is this where
I don't
Mr.
think
Leonard
anyone's-
Shoulder lives? I know the bartender said he was probably outside of
The door has
town,
been
but...
boarded up.
Oh, the cobbler's definitely gotta know. He's gotta make shoes for everyone in town. So he probably knows where Leonard lives, right? Closed on a fucking Tuesday.
I don't think anyone...
Does nobody, like... I guess they're probably all at work. Who are you? Blacksmith?
Good
Mutiny
day.
sword, sir.
Yes.
Like, you know, like a
My name is
revolver,
Thomasina.
like a pistol, like a something.
George Crozier. Can I help you?
Crozier.
Are you a BewLEY native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye. Born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you,
You're
Mr.
barking
Crozier.
in the background.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to BewLEY.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere
I made
out
a
on
kitty
the moors.
friend. Now I can go make a
Can't tell you
puppo
out more
friend.
than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
I'm meeting so many fascinating animals, which is good because no fucking the people here suck so
Do
bad.
you know of a local landmark named
Well, except this guy.
Hobbs
This guy's
Barrow?
pretty cool.
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in BewLEY pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about BewLEY?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard
Okay.
about London.
What have
So-
you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
I'll wait for this
Yes,
conversation to
indeed.
be over,
The
but
city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
okay. So, why is Derby spelt with an E and pronounced with an A, and BewLEY is spelt with an A and pronounced with an E? Is that a British thing, just like fucking with you when you spell a town's name? We're Derby, but we spell it Derby. We're BewLEY, but we spell it BewLEY. And none shall the two ever meet.
When do market days run in BewLEY?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
But shouldn't, like, they name their towns with, like, the corest, most British of names? You know, the most English? The ones that make sense by dim rules? It's not called Linden, okay? It's London. Get it right. Doesn't, though.
The blacksmith is right here.
Okay, let's go check out this church. It's the nicest looking building in town, and I definitely need some Jesus.
In memory of Peter Black. In memory of William Ager. In memory of Mabel Hurst.
Knife? That's normal. The silent K's are fine. It's not what I'm talking about
In
at all.
memory of Benjamin Garkham.
That's just getting rid of the sound. It's not like fundamentally
In memory
changing
of
what that sound
Millicent
is.
Smith. In memory of Henry Crozier. In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet. In memory of Percival Roach. In memory of Barnaby Tillett.
Barnaby Tillett, that's Arthur's
In memory of George
relative?
Paxton.
Question mark? Excuse me,
Hello?
miss.
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes,
Oh, I got no money, though. I'd love to, but I spent all my pence on beer.
What kind of cakes do you have?
Why am I
have
leading
some
her on?
lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings.
I'll be
They are
the one to
quite
decide if they're
famous.
baked well. I bet
Alas,
they're
I'm not
baked
carrying
poor.
any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the
It's
church.
alright, they smell
I
like ass
understand.
anyway. I bet the almonds are actually cyanide. Fucking...
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me?
How do I get one of
I've
those
been
little cakes
attending
from you?
St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century.
Which
The
was...
box pews in
okay.
the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century.
Okay.
The door is open if you'd like to worship.
So we're
you,
past the
Mrs. de
17th
Plancy.
century at the very least. Understood. Probably, like, significantly past, or they wouldn't have said it like that.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood.
Thank you.
Be sure to listen out for him.
What can you
He is a lovely man, and he's been the vicar of... You'll...
Thank you for...
Lord...
There's no one in the church if Father Roach is out. Oh, hell yeah, some bling.
Me, look
bling.
at these boxes. I've never seen any as tall as that. Most unusual architecture, even for the Norman.
Yup. Bling.
Someone has left a necklace hanging here.
Pick
a
it up.
silver cross. Sterling by the look of it.
Oh, that means it's real good.
Maybe
yeah.
I can reunite it with its owner.
Hell yeah. You mean I can reunite it with a pawnbroker?
I can admire the craftsmanship.
This is where all these things end up someday.
Locked. Locked is what I think they all might.
Yeah, great. Excuse me, miss. Do you recognize this necklace? Do you know who might own this?
Excuse me, I found this necklace inside the...
No. Perhaps someone left... You keep hold of it for now.
Are you sure?
I trust.
I don't live here, maybe you... whatever. I'll just take it. Okay. So we gotta leave town and head west. So I guess I go west. Broom?
I didn't come to BewLEY.
I wanted the broom. Why can't I have the broom? Exit. Exit. To the countryside. Oh, hello, children. Beck and Boy. Wait.
The water is icy cold.
Is Beck a name for a stream? Is it like a type of brook? Is it a... Hello, chillin'.
Good day, little one.
Hello, I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much.
More than my brother. If I had to choose, I would drown him for them.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Jane!
No, miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Everyone in this town's fucking Ooh, a fossil!
Hey! Stay away from that!
Don't touch it!
It's bad luck to touch the Ammon's horn. I'm serious.
The Ammon's horn?
Fine.
Okay, we gotta get rid of these kids so we can touch this.
Remarkable. A gargantuan fossilized ammonite. This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
I was thinking in a museum, Mrs. Thomasina, but I guess we don't have the same professional ethics, the two of us. Probably worth fucking millions, too. Hi. Yeah, what? Come on, I'm a pretty lady. You don't have to gag all, like... That's rude. What is this animation? Are you wasted, Father?
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
Shit, I don't got any cutting instruments, sir.
Are you sure this is the only...
I beg, it's the only cure.
Are you sure?
I beg, it's the only...
Wait, can I cut you with a key?
The key, but...
Can I cut you
No,
with
that's
a...
not...
Can I cut you with a necklace?
I don't think it's...
Oh, I got it. Paper cut, boy.
I don't wish to get...
Okay, what about...
Now it...
I got nothing to cut you with.
I'm not going near... Ouch! The broken lens is...
Okay, I used the handkerchief to pick up the spectacles.
This handkerchief was a gift from... This should work.
And then I used the broken glass to cut the vicar.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
Yeah, we gotta adjust the humors. This
I
is
shall do as you
basic
ask,
medicine. You gotta get the red humor out so he's got more room for black humors. Or something. Or white humors, or definitely... Well, no, he definitely... That's yellow humors all over the ground over there. Yeah. There we go. So get your whites and blacks up, sir. You good now?
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, Vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
Are you from BewLEY originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
St. Edmund's is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
These conversations are getting so complicated. Every option's starting to get like three
What is it
further.
like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say. But those that remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
Well, it is somewhere in the 18th to 21st century, so I mean, I understand. The age of enlightenment has come. Your followers are turning to science. This is the way of the world.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to BewLEY.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to BewLEY on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now. A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me, so...
Yeah, making friends,
Capital.
getting
Thank
favors.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay him a
Yeah.
visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
What do you know of
I can't say it.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know no...
What can you tell me about BewLEY?
It's a quiet town. The railway line, which I presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
Yeah, wandering out into the woods and getting fucking sick on blackberries, bro.
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's
This is
house.
what's keeping you busy.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Bleeding your humors and... I thought you were taking me across the moor. Wasn't that the other way? I guess it's...
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy.
You gonna hook me up on
Mrs.
those cakes?
Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman.
Yeah, we met.
A visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
We're gonna finally find our mysterious benefactor off in the moors?
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs.
No, I don't
Make
need the...
dust our paper, and with
Okay,
rainy
we're just getting into
eyes,
this?
write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose
Oh, no.
executors and talk of
Sorrow is the
wills.
last thing to put on the bosom. The bosom's meant to
Shakespeare?
receive joy.
Right. Which play?
What was the line? I don't want you to tell me the play. I want you to tell me the line that I missed because I was busy laughing at my own bosom joke. You know what? It was fucking some dramatic shit about worms and death, right? That's gotta be Macbeth. Macbeth's like the most emo of all of Shakespeare's. I don't think I've ever actually... What's Richard II?
Macbeth.
Magnificent guess, Miss Bateman. But I'm afraid that passage is from Richard II.
Ah!
Studying the work
The
of
one
the
I
bard
didn't
is one of
know!
my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
I see, you're like a secular priest. You're one of those cool priests who reads all the dirty limericks and...
Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms.
Moors are like a type
How
of
can one
wetland,
take in
right?
such a view
I think
and
they're the
not
ones
have
that
faith?
are completely
Some
supplied
look
by
at these
groundwater.
moors and think this a godless land.
There are
I
moors
tell you,
and fens
he is
and
found in
bogs.
all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He got killed by ghosts excavating a barrow.
Had an accident when I was very young.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain. Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Well, this is the house I was at the start of the game, wasn't
Now,
it?
let's see your father.
Sorry, I'm checking something right now on my phone. Oh, the moors are... No, wait, no. I'm looking for the ecological term, not the religious group. Oh, back to the game, I suppose. So Dad's dead and Mom's crying. Let's go poke the body. I'm a disturbed young lady of science.
Daddy, wait. Daddy, wait.
Daddy. Mom, why is Daddy not waking up? I shouted his name like 7 times. Usually that's when he gets the belt.
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit.
I'm a big girl. I can be here for the
I'm
conversation.
sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Yo, this lady looks gaunt as fuck. Why did they do her
But we will
cheekbones
do our
like that?
utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst.
I want to see an up close of
You
her,
will have
please.
a nurse by his side at all times. I can assure you. What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this.
Okay,
God
you were
moves
like
in
6. He
mysterious
probably
ways,
wasn't that kind,
but he
okay?
loves us all.
He's just nice to you because you were fucking a child.
Come along now.
I thought my dad was cool at that age too, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Hello. She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from BewLEY.
I see.
So this
How
is the
much
kind of
farther to
horror
Mr.
game where
Shoulder's
the fear is
Still
of the
quite a
locals.
walk, I'm
They
afraid.
are the
But we'll get to
evil.
him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this.
They are the crime in the night, the
Legend has
darkness
it that this cairn
hiding
has
in
stood
every
here for
corner.
over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if
I
we
wanna
were
hear
hopelessly
that.
lost, a building emerged from the mist.
This is the second time his whistling was described, and I've not to hear it yet.
Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Chickens! More animal friends. Hi,
Here we are,
buddies.
Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Got one wooster
Thank you
and
for your
2
help,
hens.
Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today.
Where are all the
However,
chicks?
I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Game saved. Oh no, something's about to pop off.
I'm rather fond of this. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share.
Look in the window, give it a little peeksy peek.
No sign of life.
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
Can I take the rooster with me to wake people up
He
with?
looks much too unruly.
Okay, what about her, though?
Don't encourage.
Yes! She
Want
is
a hold one, Father
mine.
Roach?
Put that thing down.
I will
would you?
take her with
You're
me
no
everywhere
fun.
I go. Oh, you little friend.
Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
He just finished his laundry then. Oh, look at
That
the other
glove
glove.
looks familiar.
Hold on, I
I
have.
wonder if it matches the glove I found.
Yeah. I'm already on it. You don't have to signpost it with me.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night?
Wait, was he the man that ran
Why
away?
didn't he come inside to see me?
Getting suspicious.
Trousers freshly hung.
Alright, we got a knock. Misty Shoulder.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in BewLEY as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. Father, what do you make of this?
It would be pretty sick to have a house like this, with just like nobody for like 10 miles in every
It does
direction.
remind me of a passage by the bard himself.
Apartment living be starting to grate on
It
me.
is the very era of the moon. She comes nearer Earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
That sounded like some Romeo and Juliet shit, but that's too obvious. I'm going Othello.
Precisely, Miss Bateman.
Oh, I'm a
1
genius.
out of 2, Miss Bateman.
Oh, did I miss up some, like, is the only way to get the good ending of this game is to fucking know Shakespeare and get every single one of his questions right at the end of the game. It's like, the monster killed you because the priest was like, you got 7 out of 8 of my Shakespeare questions, and therefore your life is not worth saving.
Mr. Shoulder, you...
Alright, we gotta fucking smash this window. Grab that crescent moon, we're going in.
It appears Mr. Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
Are you a man of the cloth,
It's
encouraging
locked.
me to do a B&E?
Perhaps
Smash
he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend
There's like
to
a
at the
2-hour
church.
walk out here,
Shall I
though.
accompany you back to BewLEY?
No, you go ahead.
As you wish. I hope, Mr.
Thank you for your help.
My parting.
That one was Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo...
Correct. That I shall say good night. Lord be.
That one I
Mr.
do
Shoulder,
know.
You've brought me to BewLEY.
I'm getting the old
I've
run
no
around.
desire to
from-
lug a block of...
Okay, can I wander off into the wilderness this way? No, I cannot. Alright, now that the priest is gone, let's fucking...
No,
Let's get
that
it.
won't...
Can I throw the rooster through? Hold on, where's the chicken? Let me pick her up. Alright.
Sweet little...
Alright, let's throw her out the window, come on. No, don't...
You're a sw-
Come on, let me toss her. No. How am I gonna break into the house with the hold on, maybe the key for my hotel room is also the key for his house.
This key does...
Alright. Back to town, I guess.
As I trudged back to BewLEY across those cold moors, I made a new... I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
But I need to get permission to excavate it still.
The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
Alright guys, you ready to see my assistant? What kind of freak is my... Hold on, I can... Hold on. Why am I walking? Oh, there's not many... We only have 4 more locations to find. To the railway station. Hey, it's you! You fucking...
Where is Kenneth?
You owe me 2 shillings and some information, you piece of... Arthur! Get the fuck out here!
He was supposed to wait for me at the station.
You!
Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
You piece. Don't you play this game?
Oh, Miss Bateman.
Okay.
I was blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
Well, you didn't tell me anything you're
Still
supposed
smell
to...
like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink.
Good.
And it's all a blur.
Well, if I could have that 2
This
shillings.
morning, with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About last night. What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
Bring the memory away.
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
God. He threatened you into being quiet, didn't he?
You're hiding something, Mr. Till. I don't believe.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink. I probably just wanted you to buy me.
Unlikely.
Look, what would I just want?
Even if that's the case, it does.
Aye.
About last. You really don't remember?
As I said, I remember. Then, well, you must have missed.
I didn't. I even went to the gents' toilets to find.
Oh, aye. Aside.
It was. I checked it, and you were nowhere. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked.
Oh, aye.
Yes, you must have exited through that.
But you just said it were blocked.
There must be an.
My mind has drawn a blank.
Why was the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say because I remember naught.
I really love this note that they keep dropping. It's a very cute inflection. I've never heard that before.
I found Mr. Shoulders, but he wasn't hurt.
Don't worry.
How's your headache?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye. I'll survive.
So you were...
Aye. Would you like to buy?
Not just... I understand that some of the locals...
Aye. I'd go as far as saying that.
How long has the station been open?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me.
Alright, Ash, when was the Midland Railway line built?
My life away at the pub
we can puzzle out when this game takes place.
Look from Cyril and the rest of them.
What does a station mark?
A bit of this. I don't wish to.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight. Sense of duty can do wonders.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post.
Trains pass through here more.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Babe.
Now I have no money for my
Impossible.
fare tonight. No.
Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here. Unloaded a few crates.
But no
those my
Kenneth.
supplies?
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name. A great big one.
A red rib.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses. Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the...
Who?
Mr. Price.
Where can I find...
He lives above the storeroom. You'll see it.
Thank you. Where can I find...
You'll see...
Thank you. I'm looking... It's Wiley. He thought I might...
Oh, I heard about a Hobbs. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
Can't say.
I can't...
Mr. Tillett.
That's what I fucking thought.
I'm awful. I'll try if he invites...
That's if...
Yeah. I'm going to the
Farewell
post office, I guess. So north of the plow and furrow. So through this little ditty. Are you Mr. Price?
Must be the postmaster's store. Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in...
I'm just
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
Okay, come on a little strong now, bud.
You seem in a good mood.
It's just lovely to see a new face.
Mhm.
Where are
You know,
from, Miss Bateman?
I already hooked up with all the women in town, and they found out, so they won't let me hook up with them anymore, so I need a new, impressionable...
Bakewell.
Not too far away. I've never been myself.
Have you travelled much, Mr. Long?
Why on earth would I ever want to leave BewLEY? I have all. I were born in this very home I stand in
We
front
were just
of.
talking about how you wanted to see
BewLEY
new faces,
is
but you
in
don't want
my
to go
blood.
anywhere.
Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom.
It must be mine.
Have a look through the window to see.
Where did Mr.
I don't know. I know, yeah.
That's miles away. Did he leave by...
No, he must be a few miles down.
Curse. When will Mr...
He didn't. Could be tonight.
How in...
I told him I'd keep watch, and I'm a man of my word. I shall not...
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye. Funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in BewLEY. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
Everyone in this town is so horny. I get it, I'm the only lady here under the age of fucking 70, but let's chill for a sec.
One of those old burial hills?
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moors since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in BewLEY. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for BewLEY. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Yeah, I've already met that.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help BewLEY. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey, I could go for an ale right now, actually.
And a plough, I'm sure.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me.
Goodbye.
Don't be...
Okay, so I look through the window to see if that's my crate, and then what? Will you let me break it? That's my crate! Looks at the red ribbon
There's
and everything!
My crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
Open the door.
A warehouse. I
That's
have
my
nothing
crate.
else to ask.
Yeah, well, no, I do. It's my crate.
The postmaster.
But my crate is...
You'll have to wait.
God, I can't wait though, because I need money to stay at the inn, and he could be gone for days. Oi, this just keeps getting worse. It just stacks on, problem after problem after problem after. Please let me open a tab, sir. But a poor... some 100th century woman.
I found Mr. Scholl thanks to the help.
Wonderful. So you've...
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow.
Are you sure that's a...
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
Is her grave the Barrow? Is that...
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him, just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you.
Yay.
So
I don't know why,
I'll
we just
open an
met,
account
but...
for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
How can I...
Leave me. I'll give it back when it will be.
Goodbye.
See you.
God, that's of value.
Will you accept this silver cross?
Can I take a...
Hehehe.
Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
That was really fucked up. The lady at the church is probably gonna come tell me now, like, oh yes, old Lady Gloria, that was her pendant. She would like it back. She died yesterday and wants to be buried in it. And I gotta be like, well, I pawned it off to the innkeep, sorry.
Not right now.
As you...
Good day, sir.
Someday this guy's gonna talk to me. He's gonna be the most helpful person in this town. He's gonna whip around like, Hobbs Barrow, you say? Oh yes, the demon witch of the 17th century is the one who corrupted those lands. And the only way to purify it is with the blood of 100 virgin monk boys.
I've stored my case in a box. I've hung my dress aside from that. I've too much to do. Jammed shut.
I'm gonna need like a pry bar or something for that. For a point-and-click adventure game, I have very few items. I'm really concerned.
I don't want to take a biblical scene of some kind. An angel is a colourful work depicting a bashful knight. It is signed N. Hamley. This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this.
She's brushing her hair. What's okay?
A pixie-faced
it's a
peasant
nice
boy
feeling.
painted in a naive style. The painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. A decorative plate depicting a bear. A decorative plate, this one depicts a dog. A decorative plate depicting an eagle. A decorative plate. I don't wish to take. A decorative plate depicting a serpent.
These are definitely going to be
A
relevant for some
decorative
puzzle.
plate. This one depicts a cat.
Oh, a cat! A cat!
I don't wish to take.
It's the evil one.
A fine exemplar.
Okay. So I got my tab opened up, so I know I can stay here and I can buy drinks if necessary.
He looks like a
But where to now? What's my current goal? What's my... Actually, what time is it? I've been streaming for 3 hours. It's almost 4 p.m. I think I'm gonna call it for today. Thanks so much for coming to watch, Ash and Nico, and other 3 viewers that I got. This was a pretty successful little run. This was my last stream for the Humble Choice games that I plan to do for the month, because I already played Koromon, and Victoria 3 just looks like a lot for me, you guys. So, for my next stream, I'm stuck between 2 choices. I could either play Kingdom Come Deliverance, as I originally planned, and kind of time up with their announcement on Thursday for the sequel. You know I can get real hype for that. Or I could capitalize on the current Fallout boom. Because of the Prime show, everyone on YouTube is like talking and obsessing about Fallout. I think if I played Fallout 1, I could get like some... Because everyone's playing Fallout 76 or 4. I feel like going back and being the guy playing the classic CRPGs could be like pretty good for stream analytic purposes. I kind of don't like changing my plans around a trend, but I also have been meaning to play an early Fallout game. So that could be pretty cool. I could do the 1 intelligence build and play a wasteland himbo. Oh, just to make the wastes a better place. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm wondering. That's how I'm feeling. also think Fallout's a game that just, it has a lot of themes, has a lot of complicated things going on. So it could be a good discussion generator, you know? But, I'll pop up a poll on the channel or something. I'll talk to you guys on Discord about it and get your opinions. For now, I'm calling the stream here. So thanks a ton for coming. Good evenings, good nights, and sees ya around.